Today we're going to be saying goodbye to boring scale exercises and repetitive nonsense playing on the piano that some teachers might have forced you to play in the past. And in fact, I'm going to be showing you the best, by far, most fun exercise that will make you be able to play anything you want in every single key. The premise is very simple. We're gonna take a song or a phrase out of the song and modulate it, that is, repeat it while changing keys. But the execution is very innovative. So I'll give you 4 examples of how you can take a song that you love or obsessed with and turn your piano training from a chore to something extremely addictive. Coming up, step number 1, we decide upon the segment of music that we're gonna play. Step number 2, we modulate it up or down in the circle of fifths or in the circle of fourths. So for example, if we take the theme from Mission Impossible in the minor key, let's say we start from AM, we would move to D, to G, to C, a fourth apart. So the way we do it musically with the bass would be like this. Now, here is what I'd want you to practice at home. So I'll demonstrate the performance now, and feel free to copy me and slow down the video. And so forth. Theoretically, you don't have to stop. You can just keep going until you play it in every key and you master every key. So this, by the way, this specific exercise is a very good to study intervals as well due to the right hand. Let's take the major section, that is the second section out of Gershon Kingsley's Popcorn, the ultimate synthesizer hit. So I'm gonna start by playing it in D major, then A, E, B, and you can keep the loop pretty much infinitely. Now, this time I'm gonna play the melody with my right hand, but left hand is gonna do chords so we can practice transposing our chords as well. Now A. And so on and so forth. You got the idea. For the next example, I don't actually recall the name of the song or where it is from. So if you guys have any details, please write them down in the comments and help me identify it, because I'm actually curious myself. It's in the minor key. So if we start on G sharp, we go down, etc., etc. And the way you use the bass to connect between the key changes is as follows. Let's start with a simple performance. I'm going to show you a more advanced version if you're more technically inclined. Here is a more exciting version of the tune, starting on the key of E this time. For the next example, let's take the bridge out of the song Poison by Alice Cooper. So this is a little bit different. We're not gonna modulate it throughout the circle of fifths. We're just gonna follow the song and drop down a half tone. So I'm gonna demonstrate it. Every 8 chords, we basically drop a semitone and we play it over again, like so. These are the starting chords. Once we've reached these B flats, we drop down to A, M, and we start the next 8 chords. We basically transpose them. At this point of the song, there's the chorus. There's like... But we actually want to move further. We want to create an infinite loop and resolve it only when we want to, so we can practice all of the keys. So we stopped at C, we go back to BM. I'm gonna give you a performance example of this so you can practice at home and make it musical your own way. We start with GM. And when you want to resolve the infinite loop, you go to the chorus. All right, so I do recommend obviously practicing longer and longer loops until you basically play it in every single key. And at random intervals, you just resolve it to the chorus to practice the chorus as well in different keys. To summarize, the key thing that differentiates this exercise from just playing something and transposing it to a random different key is that we never stop the music. We don't lift our hands from the keyboard and calculate how to do it all over again in a different key. We just go through with it, and it is very addictive. Trust me, you'll spend hours and it will feel like minutes have passed. By the way, you can use this exercise while coming up with your own material, with your own songs, with your own melodies, and find a way to connect them throughout a circle of fifths or otherwise, and have a lot of fun with it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.